My name is Kaler Carpenter. I am the Youth Services Coordinator at Friends of Recovery. And my job is to work with young people concerning this issue of recovery. My age range that I work with is from age 12 all the way up to age 25. So I did get to meet Kyle, and I did get to work with Kyle. And I just want to communicate that one of the hardest parts of my job and the most challenging parts is that I know so many young people that are struggling with addiction, that are abusing drugs and substances. But just because they're within that age range of, I'm 21, I'm 18, I'm 15, and they might feel invincible because of their age. They're not quite yet ready to say, I need help. And I think I wish that we could do more for people that find themselves in that position, because one big takeaway from this whole experience is that this tragedy can happen to a young person, it can happen to a teenager just as much as somebody from any age. So that just continues to break my heart, and I want to do more, and I'm sure we all want to do more to help young people that are struggling with addiction. So first and foremost, I just want to echo a lot of what Kyle said, and that is I feel like there's this stigma about recovery that's just all around the community. But I think that the stigma is very prevalent with young people, because if they admit that they have an addiction, then they admit that they are weak. And it's okay to say that you struggle. It's okay to say that you're in recovery. It's okay to admit that you have an addiction, because that's the first step in receiving the help that you need to overcome. So one of the things that I would really appreciate from this community, from the crowd here, is I'm tasked at Friends of Recovery to build that bridge, to meet and outreach and connect with young people that have that addiction and point them towards recovery services. I don't have all the answers. I don't know exactly how to do that. So I need the ideas from the community. I need those connections. I need those recommendations from the community, so that I can work with young people like Kyle, that I can work with people that struggle with addiction, and we can educate them about recovery. So this is the tragedy of this whole situation, is that it is preventable, and we don't want to have to gather here again for another tragedy. And we want to be with Friends of Recovery and all of us. We want to be a group that supports those that have addiction. So that's my